God does not need our help. God does not need our help. Yes, God wants us to come to him in prayer. Yes, God wants us to seek his face. Yes, God wants us to move in faith, but God does not need our help. In the book of James, it says that faith without works is dead, and completely understandable. If you say you have faith, but you do nothing to move in faith, especially when you are getting promptings from God. For instance, when God told me to move, I knew that it was God telling me that, and I also moved in faith by starting to get the moving pieces together, by starting to pack boxes, by starting to look for a new place in the place that he was taking me to. Everything had not been lined up yet, but God had told me already that he was moving me to this place. So I had to move in faith, but he didn't necessarily need my help. God does not need our help. When we feel like we need to do certain things to compensate for God or to make the vision come to fruition, that's not what he's calling us to do necessarily. He calls us to move in faith. And in moving in faith, there are things that you're going to do out of faith, but we shouldn't be looking at it as though we are helping God to fulfill the promise. We aren't. God doesn't need our help. He can make anything happen like that. It's in our faith that we are doing certain things. Do you think the biggest God, the Almighty, the only God, King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, do you think the one that can do and see everything really truly needs us to help him in any way? Yes, he likes us to come to him. Yes, he likes us to seek him. Yes, he likes us to step out in faith, but God does not need our help. He is very powerful. He can make anything happen. He just needs you to have faith. For anyone who needed this, for anyone who feels like they're just striving and they're just doing the most, God doesn't need your help. In having faith in him, there are things that you are going to do that are going to show him that you have faith, but he doesn't need you to strive. God does not need your help.